Good glorious morning to all my wonderful friends and family out there and Facebook guests and all that wonderful stuff. If you're not shopping and you get a chance to look at this. I woke up this morning just so grateful. I'm still in Texas and having still a very wonderful time. And going to make a late breakfast for my son and grandsons and kind of start it all over again. Not really. Today I'm going, a whole lot different. I overindulged one day, so I'm back on the wagon. And that's one of the things that I want to talk to us about today. During the holidays and this going into a whole holiday season all the way till February. Okay, and then of course Easter comes after that. But from here to February, I know that we have a lot of ups and downs and swings and stuff like that. And this is not probably a very good time to be thinking about or talking about or suggesting to you that we should be doing any fasting, but that's exactly what we need to do. Okay. Now, fasting does not have to be where you're not eating any food. It can be one day a week where you eat fresh, raw fruits and vegetables. I will say that organic is going to be best for us, okay? You don't want the pesticides. You're trying to kind of do a little bit of detox from over the holidays and things like that. So I know we're finishing up the leftovers, and this was good and that was good. We want to have a little bit more of this today and things like that. As we go into Saturday at least, okay? For some of us, it might be necessary to have a little help with moving things. So I'm going to suggest, first of all, that you have your warm lemon water first thing in the morning and warm lemon water the last thing at night, okay? Maybe even a little golden milk for some of us who have problems with inflammation or arthritis, those kinds of things. The golden milk is, if you can tolerate like coconut milk or coconut almond blend milk or walnut almond blend milk or the almond milk, those work really, really well for me. If you can tolerate the normal milk, then that's fine. Not best. Okay, so I want to lead you toward what's best. Try out the almond things, and so you're going to warm it up, and you're going to add about a half a teaspoon of turmeric. Okay, now if you have a little trouble sleeping after all this holiday anxiety, then you want to add you want to make like a kind of a concentrated chamomile tea. So what I do is I'll put the hot water in the cup, put my chamomile tea in that, and then I'll take about half a cup of the almond milk, add a little turmeric to that, a little bit of nutmeg also helps you sleep. You can do one or the other, either the chamomile or the nutmeg with the milk. I do the chamomile tea is sitting on the side steeping. I'm warming the milk. I put in half a teaspoon of turmeric. I shake just a dash of cinnamon, and I shake just a dash of nutmeg, and just a dash of black pepper, because remember, turmeric works best assimilated with the accompaniment of black pepper. You don't want to taste the black pepper necessarily, so just a very, very slight dash. Okay, get that really, really nice and piping warm. Okay, go for it. And then pour that with your tea. Now, you can have a little bit of honey to sweeten it, or a little bit of, I use raw raw sugar, okay? If you don't have either one of those, everybody's got some brown sugar left in their house. So just a smidgen of the brown sugar to taste it, to make it palatable. If you don't need the sugar, it's best of all so you get the total effects. Okay, so the turmeric is going to help you with the pain or inflammation that you developed from overeating and overindulging over this time. The Nutmeg is going to help you sleep. The chamomile is going to help you sleep. The nutmeg is mostly for sleep. The chamomile is also going to kind of work on your nervous system. Really, really help you relax. I tell you, I drink this and in about 30 minutes I'm sitting at my computer or wherever I'm doing or I'm reading a book and I'm going, oh, okay, time to go to bed. All right? You get a good night's sleep. So the first thing you're going to do in the morning is get that warm lemon water. And I suggest that you either sip warm tea during the day, make it green tea. It's going to be really, really good. Even if you got some leftover turkey and you want to make a very, very light leftover turkey soup for yourself. Now, if you don't do that today, you take those bones from the turkey carcass and make yourself a light soup with the broth that you're going to make, the stock that you're going to make from that, okay? Add, once again, a little bit of turmeric, okay? Even in your soup, you can put like a half of a teaspoon into a whole cup of the soup. What that's going to do is get into your body once again, taking care of the inflammatory process that we've created with all this sugar and yeast and bread and stuff that we put inside, okay? So it's going to be a bit of a cleansing, detoxing. You can still eat the way that you want to eat. You can still manipulate those leftovers a little bit. You're going to cut your portion size really, really, really down, okay? You want the stomach to feel like you've got about 1/3 of food in there and maybe 1/3 of tea or warm water, okay? And then 1/3 of the stomach should remain a little bit empty so that it has time to digest. Now, for the next 3 days, no eating between meals, okay? You can still enjoy whatever you want to enjoy, but get back on the wagon and have breakfast at a certain time, have lunch at a certain time, have dinner at a certain time. And if you are not feeling hungry at those times, you don't have to eat, okay? Let the body rest. It's still trying to process all that stuff that we've done to it. That will get you over by Sunday. You might be ready for a really, really good no more leftovers kind of hot Sunday meal. I want you to increase your vegetables, especially your green vegetables, your broccoli, your mustard greens, your green beans. If you can get those organic and just steam them lightly, it's going to be best because we're still in the process of kind of trying to clean out all the damage that we're doing. Because most of us did a lot of damage on Thanksgiving Day. We had alcohol, we had pies, we had all this wonderful stuff. So if you want to feel better on Monday morning when it's time to get back into that riffraff, okay, do a little self-care over these few days. All right, that's enough preaching about that. The other thing that I was thinking about is Black Friday. Why do they call it Black Friday? I know why they call it Black Friday, because all of the retail stores are looking forward to you coming out spending your money so they can get back in the black, okay? They went out and ordered all this stuff and got it on the shelves and paid everybody, and so they're in the red. And it's fiscal time or whatever. That's just my analogy. I have no idea. There might be a whole nother thing about it, but evidently I don't participate, so okay, it's not something that I'm quite interested in. However, it was brought to my attention this morning that sometimes we get into that energy, okay? And if you've gotten into that energy, be careful here too, because we can overindulge. How many of us really, really, really need something? Okay? And they're putting things at reasonable prices and all these wonderful things. Retail therapy has its place, okay? But we just came through Thanksgiving. Now you're ready to do the giving part, I know, so you want to go out and buy the stuff. But don't let that override your common sense and your budget, okay? I know a lot of you are really, really, really onto that right now with everything that's going on with our economy. So you'll be okay there, all right? So we've taken care of the body, we've taken care of the mind with, getting into the energy and Black Friday and all that kind of stuff. Now it's time to talk about spirit. And so I did pull one of my Angel Tarot cards for us this morning, and I'm really, really excited about it because what it says, and the card that I pulled, is the Hermit. This is absolutely wonderful going into this season. This is a spiritual season, and most of us will have a very deep appreciation for this card. First of all, the number on this card is the number 9. And for me, the 9 is kind of like wrapping up the loose ends, the harvest time, the time when we're, okay, we're going in, we're into a new season. All the canning and all the planning and all the things have been done. But this is also the time to go looking deeper into our spiritual transformation, folks, okay? This should be a time where the love really, really, really comes through. How's it going to come through? Okay? You're going to pull away from all the shopping and all the hoopla and all the energy and all the fear and all the anxiety, and you're going to get off to yourself. Now, this card says, spend time in quiet meditation. Yep. Wake up every morning and have that time. Have that time with God. Have that time in love. Allow that love to really permeate your whole being. Think about all the things and all the fun times and all the smiles. I am going to be so engrossed because you know that I've been on an almost month-long hiatus here. I've done everything from weddings to cruises to family to food to fun to shopping to. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. So, let's get into quiet meditation. Let's calm ourselves down and be those vessels that shed the light of love, but most of all, peace. Yeah, there used to be that when we were coming into the Christmas season, it was about peace on earth, goodwill toward men. How does that happen? Because we're going to encounter some men out there that haven't got that message. And for those of you who are listening to me, my followers, my family, my friends, okay, I'm calling on you to be that representative of peace on earth and goodwill toward men, okay? Flash those big pretty smiles, okay? Let the warmth come from your eyes when you look at someone and say good morning or good evening, and let the love come from your heart, all right? Folks, seriously, we're rescuing animals. Dogs and cats and birds and all these kinds of things. We've got people out here who are destitute, who are hurting. Let's open our hearts. We need to do some people rescuing. Doesn't mean that you're going to take them off the streets and bring them into your homes. That can be a tough one for any of us. But we do have an abundance of love that's available for us. You don't have to go out preaching and knocking somebody over the head, but you can let them see that you are the manifestation of the love of God in the earth, and you can share that with them, okay? Okay, our card also says spiritual teaching. So, yes, that's what's going to happen. When we spend time in quiet meditation, God or Holy Spirit, the love is in you, is going to give you a message to those that are hurting that you're going to be encountering over these next few weeks, okay, that we're in the party season, the holiday season. Some of us, we do have to remember that some of our brothers and sisters are not being quite so fortunate, okay? Now, over at Center for Creative Living, we're getting ready to do a big Christmas party for Children of the Creek, and I want to invite any and all of you, bring a friend. Let's just drag folks into that place, because I swear to you, there's so much love and acceptance in there, and we are a healing field, okay? A holistic healthcare center, body, mind, and spirit. That's been home to me, and it's just full of wonderful people, okay? Spiritual teaching is what happens when we allow the love to flow from us, okay? You don't have to be a minister, but all of us are ministers to some degree, okay? You minister to me when you say, oh, honey, I love you, I've missed you, okay? I'm almost looking forward to getting back to CCL because I know how much they love me anyway. Yeah, time to go home, right? And at the end of this card, it says self-discovery. You're going to be amazed at how much control you have when you allow yourself to first love yourself, experiencing the love of God that is in you, and loving others. And sometimes being able to say no to you, and sometimes no to some others, okay, when you're overextended, all right? Like Kohl's or Macy's. You can say, no, I don't think I quite need that. Anyway, I hope this message has been enlightening for you today. I hope that you will take care of your bodies. Pay attention to your thoughts, because you're manifesting the love of God. So stay positive as much as you can, all right? Don't let anybody rock your boat. And definitely take time to get quiet. Talk to God. My son, when he was about 3 or 4 years old, told me one time, I asked him who was he talking to, because he muttered all the time. And he said, God. And I said, well, baby, does God talk back to you when you're talking to him? And he said, yeah, Mama. He'll talk to you too if you listen. He'll talk to you too if you listen. So take some time to listen. All right, that's about enough for today. I love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'll be seeing you in San Jose really, really soon. I am coming back. I love you guys. Bye-bye.